Today, I'm going to teach you 3 different ways to get lots of money and lots of weapons and equipment. Let's talk about it. We're going to cover Outpost craft selling just briefly, bugging out weapon crates to basically get yourself infinite weapons, which you can sell for money, and resetting a contraband loot chest, which is the most legitimate way to make the money on this list, which will never be patched. Let's talk about them. First on the list is Outpost crafting and selling. Now, this is not an Outpost building guide. This is not an Outpost guide on what you need to craft. For that kind of information, I want you to go to this video. There is a link in the description. It's called Level 60 in 1 Hour Easy Outpost Guide. On any of my videos, you just open the description here, scroll down to the video links, and then go down to Starfield guides and how to speed level with Outposts. It's right there. Just feel free to click on that. That will show you everything you need to know for what is on the screen. And what you'll be doing is you'll be crafting adaptive frames at the Outpost. And I know there's some sort of weird mob mentality about making an Outpost an Androfan. Alright, I'm going to tell you right now, not only is this the quickest and easiest one to set up, it's the least complicated, it's the least reliant on luck to find both resources. This is superior than the one on Bessel 3, and I will argue that to my grave. But once you've set at an outpost and you've crafted a whole bunch of items, which I will show right now, you can see here that my resource items, I have 284,000 adaptive frames, and I technically have more in storage, but my mass is so high that I can't fast travel. All I have to do is jump to my ship, and you can't die when overburdened, and I'm going to travel to Neon. Now, I have found that Neon is the best place to sell adaptive frames in the entire game so far. There might be a better place, but it's closer, it's more convenient once you're in your ship. All you gotta do is fast travel to Neon. I'm gonna show you how to get there from Alpha Centauri. So from Alpha Centauri, scroll your map to the right. You're going to have to land or just travel to Olympus, and once you've traveled to Olympus, you will then have the range with your starter ship to travel to Voli. And then once you've traveled to Voli, right over here is Voli Alpha. This is the planet that you want to go to. And on Voli Alpha, there is Neon. So once you get to Neon, there's a straight hallway to an elevator that will take you to Neon Core. And that's where we're going to go today, is Neon Core. So the only place to go when you land is forward. And the only place to go from there is an elevator. You literally cannot get lost. It's impossible. Once you've spawned at Neon Core, there's 3 shops that you're going to sell from. To the right of the elevator is the first one, the Mining League. Now, there's not a lot here. This is only for 5,000 credits. It's really not a lot. It's really not the best. But you talk to this guy, and he's like, oh, my business is dying. And then you're just like, I don't care. And then you just open the sell menu. You go to resources. And you want to make sure that you only sell 5,000 credits worth of adaptive frames. You know, get it as close as you can. It's a little hard to do on mouse and keyboard. But there you go, 4,200 in my pocket. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go to the next shop. You're going to leave that shop. And he doesn't really sell anything all that good. He sells a few good medical aid items sometimes, but not usually. I don't really bother checking. Next up is across the street from the Mining League. Also across the street from the elevator. To the left here is the Trade Authority. This is the main shop that you'll be using to upgrade your gear, as well as sell all these damn adaptive frames. So we're going to first buy from him. You always want to buy first so that he has more money. You want to go to your spacesuits, especially if you're new, and just scroll down and see if any of them are upgrades, which they're not. No upgrades. Well, that's an upgrade, but it's a skip pack, and skip pack is awful. You want a balanced pack. Never buy the skip packs, and these are also pretty bad. So we're going to go to aid, and he has some really good aid items, especially if you're higher leveled. CQB is nice for melee builds. Junk Flush is amazing. Always have a few of these. I'm going to buy that. Med packs, always buy those. Red Trench, probably my favorite buff item in the entire game. Always buy these when they're available. 300 damage resistance is huge. Snake Oil is nice. Whiteout is really nice. And then buy whatever else you might need from him. It's going to constantly reset. Also buy his Digipicks. Always buy those. And then we're going to go to sell now. Now that he has some extra money, we're going to go sell our adaptive frames. Of course, of course. And again, try to get it as close as you can. There we go. 666. Oh, he's the devil, guys. Ooh, spooky. Anyway, so one more shop to visit, and that is Sigurd's, which is when you leave the Trade Authority, we're walking out of the Trade Authority door, and we're going to turn to the left, and there's going to be this store, Sigurd's Outfitters. I know the screen is blurry. My character... Why is this guy talking to me? Excuse me? I don't know you. Anyway, we're going to go into Sigurd's Outfitters now, and this guy, he sells decent armor sometimes. He also sometimes sells decent 8 items. We're going to check his armor. No upgrades there, and no... Oh, wait. That would be an upgrade if it was a balanced boost pack, but it's not for me. And check the helmets, no upgrades there. 8 items. Sometimes he has some really good 8 items, and sometimes he has none. So just buy what you need. Trauma pack's always nice, too. And then we're going to sell to him as well, and we're not going to sell the Digipicks. Oh, no, no. We're going to sell the adaptive frames, and, you know, that's fine. We emptied them out. You got a few extras, but we have hundreds of thousands of these. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sit anywhere nearby and be a dirty loiterer and just chill for a whole day. Like, that guy's taking the bench, but this one's open to sit down on. So we're going to sit down on the bench, and you're going to sit down for 48 hours to refresh their money. Now, if you rest 24 hours, it will refresh their inventory, but not their money. And yes, you could just sit 48 hours on this UT time, but at this time, I go watch YouTube, I go watch anime, I go eat food, whatever. So you're going to do this a few times, and then their inventories will be completely reset so that you can vendor again and again and again. Now, this method is not as fast as the other 2 methods, but it is a legitimate method that will not be patched. It's normal, and it's part of the game. The next method I'm going to show you is considered a glitch and will probably be patched in the future, but it is faster. Next up is gun crate farming or duping. Now, I did make a video on my channel also about this subject. It looks like this. It's called How to Dupe Crates to Get the Best Weapons. Here's the thumbnail. It's got a little spaceman there. And again, go to the description, and I think this one is under glitches because this one is a glitch. It will probably be patched. So Starfield glitches, how to dupe weapon crates. It's right there. Go ahead and click on that. Now, what I'm doing is I'm getting polymer and titanium right now to prepare to go to planets. And I'm going to add on to that video just a few bit of little extra tidbits of information because there was a lot of comments of people that didn't understand how to unsummon or unbuild an outpost so you can keep the weapons. I can't believe people were like really stupid, so I'm going to have to explain that to them. So once you build the outpost and the weapon crates, you've got to watch that other video. I'm not going to explain it again, but instead of manually looting each crate and only keeping the legendaries, you can just delete the outpost to auto-loot everything. So I've made a little stairway to heaven there. And you just go to the outpost and you delete it. Now, people in my comments could not figure out how to keep the legendary guns. Well, all you had to do was delete the outpost. There you go. You just delete the outpost, and all the guns are now magically yours. Boom, there we go. Now, when I go to my new items, hey, look at all these weapons, right? We got one legendary here out of 50. And I'm going to do a little bit of research to see what weapons drop on what planets. I'm on a level 1 planet. I'm right outside Jemison. So just to make sure that you get some value out of this part of the video, I'm going to do some research now. And for those too lazy to click on the video, I'll just show you what I'm doing, but I'm not going to explain it in too much detail. We're just going to put down a bunch of weapon cases by going into the outpost mode, and sometimes you can stack them on top of each other and sometimes you can't. So I'm just going to spam them around until I'm out of ingredients here. You see polymer and titanium are what I'm using. There we go. We've got the weapon crates on the ground. I'm now going to quick save, quick load, and then they will be filled with weapons. Yes, lots of weapons. And here we go. If I open the crate, boom, there's, you know, it's just a bunch of weapons. But I'm just going to unsummon it and collect all of them at once. Though it doesn't quite exactly collect all of them. It only collects a certain amount. So I put down way more than 25 crates, but you can see I only got 25 weapons. So you do lose some. But hey, we have this explosive advanced microgun, so that's really good. But the microgun has a really crappy startup speed. You can see here's all the weapons we got, and of course we got ammo with it too. But yeah, just lots of really good stuff, and I can sit here and rinse and repeat this and just farm as many legendaries as I want. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put on screen the results. Now, if you want to see this in detail, you'll have to pause the video or something. But Jemison level 1, here's the weapons it drops. Oh boy, and this isn't exact, this isn't absolute, this is just in my testing. You know, then we go up to level 5, and small, medium, and large are the size of the weapon crates. Altair is level 15, and yeah, I know I'm not scrolling this perfectly aligned, but who cares. Sorry that I keep like going down and up. For some reason the mouse is sticking. I guess because of lag or something, but here we go. Alberum, Proxima, level 25, and all of these areas are reachable with the starter ship. You don't have to upgrade your ship to get to these. It does take a while, though. You have to travel planet to planet, but you can get to all of these with the starter ship. That's why I'm making this video. And if it says new in parentheses, that means it's a new weapon, not from the previous planets. So, you know, keep a lookout for that. I accidentally let go of my on-screen text here because I'm clicking other things. But we're almost done. We're at level 50 at Alchiba. That's pretty damn close to the starter zones. Easy to reach. You can see that you get lots of good stuff here. And then Surma, it's basically all the same stuff. Technically, depending on what weapon you're going for, you want to go to the highest level planet possible so you can get advanced versions, which deal more damage, higher chance for legendaries, and so on and so forth. And there you go. That's the list. Also, while you do this, I have tested this thoroughly for hours and hours. Changing the difficulty to very hard does increase your drop rate for legendaries, so make sure it's on very hard. When traveling to these higher level planets, there's a few things that you want to avoid. Avoid ever touching Crix, because as soon as you enter, you're going to get attacked by the entire Crimson Fleet. And there's another one called Serpentis, which I'm not entirely exactly sure where it's at. There it is. So avoid Serpentis as well, because every time you go here, you will 100% be attacked every single time, unless you immediately warp away. And the route to get to the higher planets with the starter ship is you go from Voli to Porima, and then you just kind of wiggle around from there. It's pretty complex, and you're going to have to stop one system at a time due to low fuel tanks, but you need to get your way back to Voli anyway to sell all these weapons. So once you've got all the weapons you want to make sure to favorite the best ones that you found by going into the weapon menu, and you'll have a button in the bottom right that says favorite. This lets you pull it out whenever you push a button, because I have over 600 weapons I need to sell or store. It's up to me, but essentially you can sell weapons at pretty much most of the stores. So just go down the line in Neon and go to each store and have fun selling all your weapons and getting super rich. What I recommend doing is, because you're going to have tons of guns, just store them all in your room inside the lodge, and then once you have it stored, just go to weapons, and there's many different ways to sort it. It sorts by name by default, but you can sort it by damage. You can see that Big Bang is the biggest tooltip damage I have. This is a particle rifle shotgun. You can also sort it by value. Generally, your highest value, heaviest weapons, like your mag storms and stuff, will be listed on the top, but you can also sort it by type, and sorting it by type lets you search, so it starts in alphabetical by type. So AA99 is at the top, and at the very end we have the Varun star shards at the bottom. So you can just look through all the Varun star shards and inflictors and pick whichever one you want based on the mods that you like. That's the easiest way to sort out your weapons. So I did about 600 or so weapon cases, and these are the weapons that I came out with. I got this advanced negotiator, which I thought was nice. I'm of course keeping the cutter. I have a video of why the cutter is the best weapon in the game. It deals % maximum HP damage. So if a mob has 10 trillion HP, the cutter will kill it in seconds with level 4 lasers. I found this Scout's Advanced Varun Inflictor, and of course this Magstorm. This I got elsewhere. You can't get melee weapons in the crates, but I did pick one of these up from the weapon shops when selling some weapons. So I got a nice melee weapon. It's just really nice for concealment one-shots against unconscious opponents. The next method will require pickpocketing level 1 to do, and this is legitimate. This is not a glitch. This is not, it's not something that'll be patched, but you're going to go to Voli. And if hopefully you've already been to Voli. I've explained how to get here twice now in the video. I don't want to do it a third time. And we're going to go to the Neon Core so that we can pickpocket some very important people's stuff. Once you have pickpocketing level 1, you will arrive here at the Voli Core. You're facing the elevator. Turn to the left of the elevator, and you're going to see Reliant Medical, and you're going to see this Voli Hotel. And you're just going to run by them, and down this alleyway is Ebbside. This is like I don't know what this is. Just a bad part of town. The whole town is bad. The whole town's corrupt. Anyway, once you enter Ebside, exactly how I did it, and I don't know why I'm slow loading. Come on, computer. You're going to run forward and then take a hard... Nope, you're going to keep running forward, and then you're going to take a hard left here at Frankie's Grab and Go. So you want to run to the wall where you see Sleep Crate on the right, and then you take left. Frankie's Grab and Grab and Go. And this customer does not have a shirt. No shoes, no shirt, no service, bucko. Anyway, here's Francesca. You're going to get behind her. Make sure you save before doing this. And you're going to pickpocket the Syndicate key card. Yoinkers. 90% chance and I got caught. Bullcrap. And wouldn't you know, I forgot to quick save. I should take my own advice. Now, gimme. Excuse me, I'm trying to pickpocket you? Give me that key card. There we go. Key card added. And you want to make sure also, sometimes the game doesn't tell you you've been detected by pickpocketing. So open your map and zoom out. Make sure that there's no bounty here in the top right, because that happens sometimes. Anyway, now that we've got the key card, you can just open this door to the back rooms. Look at all this stuff. You can enter the freezer, which is actually a hideout for the Syndicate. Wouldn't you know it? Now, there's another key that we need to get. I'm going to show you how to get there. You're going to walk into the main room. You see a little orb thingy. There's a stairway on the left here on the bottom. You're going to go up this stairway and continue forward. Don't continue upwards, though. Go forwards. You'll see like a weird little sand painting. I don't know what that is. But once you've entered this room, you're going to hug this rightmost wall. So there's lunch tables on the left, walls on the right. Just hug the right side wall. Keep hugging it, and just follow. Just pretend you put your hand on the right wall, and you're just going to follow it. And you're going to keep going, and you're going to keep going. And then when you get to this area where there's a doorway like this, and there's a couple plants, like if you see this weird little waste bin like icon, you've went too far. If you see this weird dinosaur thing, you've went too far. So once you're here at this doorway, this first doorway, not the second one, the one here, you're gonna open this door up, and there you go. There's a person sleeping, but they don't care. There's also a good magazine you can grab. Digipicks, don't steal those. But there's a key, maintenance shaft key. Go ahead and yoink that sucker, and then I'll show you where to go next. So what you do now is we're going to backtrack back the way that we once traveled. So out of this doorway, take a right. Remember this little terrarium thing? You're going to backtrack. Remember, your hand's on the left wall now. You're holding your hand on the left wall, and you're going to continue. But now when you enter this room, in the middle there's like a cylinder, and there's like a screen that looks like this. There should always be a person here just kind of wasting time on the wall. Alright? But you're going to continue, and then right here is this doorway called the maintenance shaft key. You can go ahead and open it. They don't care. And in here is a chest that is filled with contraband. A whole lot of it, by the way. So go ahead and yoink that, and the game will tell you what contraband is. Also, one time only, there's contraband right there as well. Go ahead and yoink that. And what we're going to do now is, this chest is resettable. That's right, this chest right here, this contraband cache, I always call it cache, and people correct me in the comments. We can reset this forever and ever. Alright, and I'm going to show you how, but first, I'm going to show you where to sell the contraband. So open your map now, and zoom out of Voli, and zoom out again, and go all the way back to the left where Alpha Centauri is. And above Alpha Centauri a little bit is a place called Wolf. And this is where you want to go. So we want to go ahead and make a save, because you can mess this up, that way you don't get caught. So you have to travel to Alpha Centauri, but then immediately travel to Wolf, so you don't get contraband scanned. So I'm just going to, travel to Alpha Centauri, it's whatever. And, I'm just going to travel to the moon. That way, they don't care about the moon. I can't fast travel from this location. Am I overweight? Why am I not able to fast travel? I don't know, but let's fast travel back to the ship then. Can't fast travel? Okay, you got to leave the Syndicate base to fast travel out of it, I guess. I don't know why. But just jump down on the bottom floor. And remember the guy or the girl, whatever this is, with the orb. You can just leave through the little plastic little thingies, whatever. And there you go. Now you should be able to fast travel. If not, I don't know what's going on. Why can't I fast travel? Jeez, game, what's your deal? What's your prob? Anyway, now we should be able... Hello? My game is frozen. Very cool. It's so cool that my game just froze. Oh, there it goes. It's being laggy today. Yes. We can fast travel to the moon now. So go ahead, and if you have a better ship, you could totally go to Wolf. And I haven't explored Wolf yet on this, you know, character, whatever. But I'm just gonna travel to the moon so I don't get scanned. And we're just gonna land right there, and then we'll be able to travel to Wolf. I'm not cutting the video. You're gonna watch the whole thing, whatever. That's just how it is. Give me that watch time, baby. All right, so now that we're at Alpha Centauri, we can travel to Wolf. So go ahead and fast travel to Wolf. And the reason we use Wolf is because there's no scans. There's no contraband scans. So once you're at Wolf, zoom out, and all the way on the left here, you see the Den. You're gonna travel to the Den, and oh no, the Crimson Fleet came to attack me. Whoops, too bad I'm quick with my menus. So they're just like, oh, he's so good with his menus, and they leave me alone. That's how it is. Now you're gonna select the space station, and then you're just gonna turbo boost into it until you get close enough, like 600, 500 meters, and then you're just gonna dock. So there we go. Now we've docked at the Den. And yeah, does anyone else think this is perverted? You know, just docking like this? It's like, I don't know, man. My brain is in the gutter. But anyway, we're gonna board the Den. Not being bored, but we are going to, you know, occupy it. So once you're at the Den, walk forward and then turn to the left, and there's a trade authority. And talk to this this weird makeup man with the little implants in his forehead, and then, you know, sell him your stuff. Go to sell, and then you can go to your misc, and there you go. You can sell your contraband. And then we're just gonna, you know, sell it there. And obviously he doesn't have enough money, but it doesn't matter. Okay, this is not over. Once you're done talking to the gent here, you're going to now go to Venus, and this is, you know, Kibbles figured this one out. All right, you're going to go to the Sol system, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. You guys can tell me in the comments how to pronounce SOL. Shit out of luck system. There you go. Go to the Sol system. And then go to Venus. Alright, and just pick anywhere on Venus. It doesn't, well, just jump to Venus first. Alright, I've never been there on this character. But we're at Venus now. Oh boy, just land anywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, just land anywhere on Venus. And the reason we use Venus is because it lets time pass quicker. Much quicker than normal, okay? So here we are. We're landing on the Venus. Our ship is touching it, you know, for the very first time. Look at that tender jet fuel melt the earth. I don't know. And you're gonna get up out of your little captain's chair, out of your little spaceman, you know, chair. Okay, because we gotta sit in a different chair. And just pick another chair. There's a jump seat. There we go. That works. Look at that nice chair. Lean back and enjoy. And we're gonna wait 6 hours, local hours, because it's 600 universal time hours. Boy, oh boy, isn't that fun? Okay. You know, you spend 6 hours and 600 hours have passed in the rest of the universe. I don't know how that works. Now that time has passed, guess what? That chest in Voli is now restocked with more delicious, yummy contraband. I can't fly there because I had the starter ship, so now I gotta go to Olympus, you know, Asmongold's guild, of course. And just pick a, whatever, just pick a planet, you know. We're going to Asmongold's World of Warcraft guild. There we go. And then we're going to leave his guild, okay, and we're going to go to Voli. How many times am I going to say that joke in all my videos? And then we go back to Neon Core. There it is, Neon Core. Awesome stuff, okay. And now when we go back to that chest, it'll have even more contraband. It's because the Syndicate, what they did is, that, you know, they added some contraband to their loot, and then I'm just yoinking it again and again and again, and they don't know who's doing it. They're like, who the hell keeps taking our contraband? But I'm the main character, so they can't really step too far out of line, you know, they can't do anything too crazy. But that's how it is. That's just how it is. Now here's the real talk, okay? It's not some roleplay bullcrap. It's not the Syndicate getting more treasure and loot. Chests in this game just why am I lagging? Chests in this game just replenish for whatever stupid reason. I don't know why. But, you know, gang, you know, ice cream so good. Here we are at the Syndicate. And, future me, if you're confused about that stupid phrase, it's because on TikTok there's some NPC trend where people make dumb noises and they get paid $7,000 a day. And here we go, maintenance shaft. We unlock it once again, and here we are at this chest. And there we go, 5 stolen artworks and 5 sentient AI adapters. Good stuff, very cool, and this is repeatable forever.
You try anything, you're dead.
Excuse me, I'm the main character. Anyway, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'm going insane making these videos. The Syndicate thinks they're so cool, but they're not. They're just a bunch of little weirdos, you know, giving me free stolen artwork and stuff. Like the video, leave a comment, making sure you subscribe, hit the donate button, give me your first child. Don't do that. I don't want your kids. I can't support kids. I don't have enough money in real life to raise children. Raise your own damn kids. Why is that guy level 62? Hey, you know, XP farm zone if you don't want to do their storyline. With that said, on the right side of your... Make sure you subscribe. I don't know if I said that. You gotta say all the things, okay? That's what YouTubers do. If I don't tell you, you'll forget. Make sure that you click the video on the right side of your screen. Or if you own a pet and you own a leather chair like this one, the cat or the dog is gonna scratch it all up and it's gonna be ruined and it's all your fault. And you should have listened and did what I said. Okay, there you go. Enjoy the video. Also, there's money in here. Doesn't count the stealing. Enjoy the video. Thank you so much. Mwah. Look forward to more. I know. Isn't it great? Isn't my voice just the best and not annoying in the slightest? I know, right? Bonus assassination footage. Oh, yeah. 2,000 damage. Back of the head. Stab him. Oh, you got gun? Slashy. Oh, melee build incoming. Melee build soon. Melee build video win. Bonus footage. As soon as you enter, there's a magazine on the ride. Ballistic weapon damage, permanently 5%, grunt issue 02. And see you later, blue hair. No blue hair allowed. And yes, I'm aware you can just go to the Trade Authority in Neon and sell the stolen artwork or whatever. I know, but chances are you probably already emptied out this vendor. Of course, I didn't. I'm just gonna go and... I mean, come on. Do I have to really, like, point this kind of stuff out? It's pretty obvious. Anyway, bye. See you later. Thanks.